Spain has been formidable. He's pretty much dominated the last couple of years, other than Emery Yilmaz last season in the cup. But I still think that Xavi can pose a threat. We saw what he done against Neat. That game against Neat, by the way, was probably top 3 most dominant performances of the season in Spain this year. But it's a different level. Nicholas is operating at a top tier right now.
What I would say, look, not that I'm, trying to fight for Xavi here, but in the regular season, we did see some big surprise knockouts, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, Neat.
Am I selling it to you?
yes, you definitely are. To be fair, I'm going to throw a Richard Buckley prediction here. I don't see a way in which Xavi wins this match, to be fair. I don't see it.
I do get it. I would love to see an upset. I would absolutely love it. But I just think for that to happen, he would have to play at his best performance, but Nicholas would have to play at his worst.
Yeah.
Will that both happen at the same time? I don't know, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
What have you made of Nicholas this season? Because he's looking good. I mean, when is he not?
In the FC Pro tournament, he started poorly in a week, then he turned it around, and he was just this close to qualifying for everything on the finals. And I feel like when he just gets turned up on the FC Pro, and when it gets to the league, he's just unstoppable.
Yeah,
it's different animal.
Yeah, well, we can hear from Nicholas and Xavi right now.
Una primera ronda de la FC Pro Finals se preparan, obviamente lo positivo, por así decir, es que uno ya sabe su rival, ya sabe contra quién se va a enfrentar, así que yo creo que de esa manera tenés noción y obviamente en mi caso siempre intento hacer mi juego.
Con mucha ilusión porque es mi primera vez, me he preparado a conciencia para probablemente el reto más difícil de mi aún corta carrera.
Yo creo que mentalmente es duro, como que tiene mucha confianza y yo creo que por ese lado es lo más positivo de él, pero nada.
Sé que es probablemente el máximo favorito a ganar el título, pero estoy seguro que lucharé hasta el final 100%.
El partido contra Xavi, al ser el primero, yo creo que es el más difícil. Es como que está frío, las sensaciones son distintas y obviamente tienen que pasar el correr de los minutos para obviamente estar en ritmo.
Voy partido a partido, sé que primero de todo tengo que pasar por encima de Nicolás, lo cual es un reto mayúsculo. Me sigo preparando para ese momento, sé que aún estoy empezando, pero estoy haciendo las cosas bien y por eso estoy aquí a día de hoy.
El papel de favorito, la verdad que me da igual. O sea, si hay presión o lo que sea, realmente hay veces que la puedo asumir para bien, que me motiva, y hay veces que la verdad que no pienso y solo juego, pero la verdad que yo estoy enfocado en básicamente ir partido a partido.
Y la verdad es que me siento muy cómodo, creo que la gente me está infravalorando un poco y por esto igual puedo dar un poco más esa sorpresa. Yo juego a lo que disfruto, a lo que sé, y con esto me están llegando los resultados. He llegado hasta aquí de esta manera y sé de dónde vengo y hacia dónde voy.
O sea, básicamente para ganar el torneo hay que ganarle a quien se ponga adelante y yo creo que lo puedo conseguir.
That was just yesterday. You could see the sunny part of Oviedo. It's not sunny anymore,
No,
Ryan. Now we're going to break down the requirements for this tournament. So starting first, the budget limit goes up, Ryan.
Yeah, 15 million coins budget is a healthy amount in the La Liga finals. Of course, you can use a maximum of 3 icons from the same, or 3 players from the same club. Obviously from the La Liga EA Sports and La Liga High Promotion players only. A maximum of 3 icons who have played in the league and a maximum of 2 La Liga heroes.
So, of course, the budget just changes the whole thing, and we're for this match. And compared to what we saw in the Copa and in the league format, you're gonna have those big players such as Bellingham, such as Nico Williams. What do you make of this, Ryan?
We're not really going to see any weaknesses here. Obviously, right back Molina, a new item that came out recently, he's going to be in a lot of the squads alongside Freeman. You can see the players they choose, either one of those. The bench though is an interesting one. You can see that Nicholas has Cruyff and Pedri on the bench. You would assume they're going to be starting both Cruyff for Lewandowski and Pedri for Valverde. That would be my, I guess, opinion.
Yeah,
but we could be wrong. Maybe Valverde drops in that right back instead of Molina. But on the other side of things, Xavi has his draft. And as we said, the teams are very, very strong either way. This one, again, there's not really be any weakness here.
We're asking Xavi to maybe change things up. We don't know if he's going to use this formation, but could you see him using the 5-4-1?
I don't know. I would be stunned if he did. I don't think he'll use it. Tchouaméni obviously can play in midfield. He's got this man on the bench, and we spoke about being, I guess, having an unorthodox option.
Yep.
Having Sorloth there is a real outlet on the wings because people playing left midfield, right midfield for the knockdown headers. That could be the difference.
Best player in the team for you?
Jude Bellingham.
Just Bellingham.
Love him on this game. He's so good.
The main man. So it seems like the requirements are ready, the drafts are ready, and I don't know if the casters are ready because I'm expecting some umbrellas maybe. Brandon, are you there?
We're just about. It's a little bit chilly. When they come to Spain, they like Gravison. You said it was warm here. It was yesterday, Richard. It's a chilly start here in Oviedo. We are actually pitchside in the stadium for this year's LaLiga FC Pro Finals. How you feeling?
9 degrees, feels like 5 is what the temperature's coming in at. It's Baltic in Oviedo. More like Bridlington than it is Spain. The big thing for me, when you consider this, obviously, look, we're having a bit of a laugh saying it's cold. Those players are down there, having to play down there. It's going to be a real tough ask for them. If you are playing at home and watching as well, there is some live viewership rewards, as always, that run parallel with the FC Pro season. For watching 15 minutes, you can get an 85 plus times 2 players pack for an 86 plus times 2 players pack. That's 60 minutes. And if you complete all your objectives, you can get even more rewards. That's an 86 plus times 3. Link to your EA accounts. Tune in today. All rewards are untradeable.
Yes, welcome as we said into the stream. It's not just that as well. There are some live FC Pro League items that could get an upgrade today, of course. Those players representing Villarreal, Real Sociedad, Nicolas, Getafe, Valencia. Of course, you've got Dan Juma, Aram Barry, Susic and Cardona. They could all get an upgrade today, depending on how far those players go in LaLiga FC Pro. If they make it to the semi-finals, it's a +1. If they make it to the grand final, it's a +1. If they win the whole tournament, there will be a playstyle plus upgrade. But with how the bracket looks, Rich, that might not be the case as we get this underway. Nicholas is already looking to score in about 1 minute. It's been 52 seconds.
Yeah, he's not here to mess about. He wants to get back inside as quick as possible, does Nicholas. 1-0 up. Very early start from the reigning defending champion.
Well, all eyes are on that man, aren't they, Nicholas? He's won this tournament in the last 2 years. He's the champion here in Spain. He won the cup a few weeks back. As we said, Richard, he's alongside Anders Vergang to be another millionaire in this esport.
I mean, Javik just dropped off. Nowhere near him, really, on the defensive end of it. He was trying to mark the pass. Nicholas just took the space and simply slotted it in the top corner.
Absolutely. What a start from the item. As we said, his item there. Susic will get an upgrade if he makes it into the semi-final stages. He's won the cup. Not once, but of course, twice in his time. He's going to be 2-0 up here. Oh, my days, what a start.
It's too simple. It's way too easy for him. He's just not, he's not actively, aggressively defending against him. He's just backing off Javik. He looks nervous. Down on the main stage.
Well, of course, this isn't the only game taking place. There's another game happening down on main stage, and it is, of course, a former Liga FC Pro champion. Zidane did a double back in 2022 with Deportivo Alaves. He's now representing Las Palmas, where we were for the cup. He's playing against Di Fernandez, who, Richard, as the history shows this competition, he's always there in about. He's always in the top 4. Can he go one step further this year?
Well, he got to the final at the cup, didn't he? Losing out to Nicholas in the final. This was really, for me, he is the second best player in this tournament. He is the number 2. Quite easily number 2 as well, in my opinion. I think that Nicholas is the favourite. Di Fernandez is the second favourite. If that goes as it is, we've got a rematch between those two at the grand final. Zidane is experienced at this stage. He's played here before. As you said, he's won this tournament before, but I just think the quality will shine through in the end. Di Fernandez in this matchup.
Absolutely. Well, look, we could be in for our first goal for this one. is blocked.
If you do hear a bit of wind as well.
Yeah, it is a bit windy up here. Just for clarity, we are literally in the gantry pitch side. We were pitch side in the gantries in Las Palmas Stadium in Gran Canaria, Richard. Now here in Oviedo. It's safe to say, in our years of covering this tour, this is the 9th year of the Liga FC Pro. We've been around Spain, haven't we? We've been to quite a few destinations. Our first time here in Oviedo, and a beautiful, beautiful city. But it was even nice yesterday. It was 20 degrees, Rich. Tonight, it's already getting quite chilly.
From Madrid to Barcelona, Las Palmas to Portaventura. Now Oviedo is where La Liga FC Pro rounds up.
He's looking for his first breakthrough in this game. Is Las Palmas is Zidane. As hinted, this might be his last season competing as well, as he looks to come forward with Zinedine Zidane. Sounds like there's been a goal in the other game as well. We'll go back to it in a second when we can. Xavi finds Jude Bellingham. Ryan Pessoa saying he is the staple of these teams. Of course, a 15 million coin budget allowed. If we can, let's jump back across to the other game to give you an update over there if we can. Last time we checked, Nicholas was leading by 2-0. Is he 3-0 up? Or has there been a goal back
Looks like
for Xavi?
2-1. RCD Mallorca with Marcus Rashford. That's Xavi getting one back. Let's have a look how he did it. Xavi for Xavi. Into Rashford. And then finesse at the near post. That early pressure from Nicholas did get him the quick fire double, but since then, it seems as though Xavi has just settled into the game. And I did say he looked nervous at the start. He looked a little bit shaky. Defensively, he wasn't quite there. But now he's in this matchup. And it looks like he's just settled on the main stage.
Well, it's his first time, isn't it, in the LaLiga FC Pro Cup. He's quite low down on the world rankings as well. This could be a season-defining matchup here because, look, coming into it, as much as we've been in the if spots and maybes, this is Nicholas. All eyes are on Nicholas. It's his tournament to potentially go and throw away. Xavi, as he said before, openly so, he's got nothing to lose. Corner comes in. Xavi for an equaliser. Hello! From 2-0 down, roll square at 2-2.
Really, really good corner. I like that corner a lot. Into the back post, you win the first contact, you head it down into an area, and you can just tell he instinctively knew exactly where Jude Bellingham was going to sit up on the half volley. Finds the back of the net. Back to Cadiz and Las Palmas, and it is second seed Di Fernandez who has opened up his account. It is a corner played short into Xavi on the edge of the box. Fired into Butragueno, brand new item in the Trophy Titans promo, and he finds the top corner. Back on board here with live action.
Well, let's see how active the chat is as well, because we know you're tuning in for those viewership rewards as well, alongside joining us for the FC Pro La Liga finals this year. Just a word on Di Fernandez there as well. He was the only person to beat Nicholas this season. That came in round 6 of the group phase. Of course, he had a chance to do the double on Nicholas. That was in the cup final, as you said just moments ago. Will they rematch again today? That is the big question there. But look, 50 million coin budget was available. Who do you think was the most picked item, chat? This player was in 16 squads. 6 of the 16 squads. There's only 14,500 coins. In a 50 million coin budget, I call that a bit of a bargain.
Absolutely.
Can you name? I'll give you a hint. He's from Sweden. See if anyone in the chat can get it as well. Jude Bellingham, he's not worth 15k. I wish he was. Well, let's jump back over now. Nicholas against Xavi. It was 2-2 last time we saw it. Nicholas 3-2, he leads. If we can get the goal on that, we'll let you know how he's gone back in front. In case you missed it, by the way, Nicholas was 2-0 up in this game in just 4 minutes.
A lot of people in the chat are on the money. They're locked in with the correct answer.
They are. It is Kyle Starfelt, the 88 rated. Speaking of Jude Bellingham, he's 4th on the list, but he's 3.4 million coins.
The reason behind that pick at centre-back great playstyle pluses, intercept plus, anticipate plus, cheap option, offers you a lot. Just a real solid pick back there.
Speaking of which, here's Nicholas again now. Robert Lewandowski this time. Still Lewandowski on the finesse! 4-2.
It's a lovely finish. It's a lovely finish from Nicholas. Again, Javik probably just a little bit too passive defensively. Nicholas triggered a few runs, forced players back, and then as that space opened up with Robert Lewandowski, finds the top corner, does the Sociedad representative.
4-2. Again, this is a straight knockout tour. There are no second chances. And we spoke about it a lot in the Las Palmas tournament as well in Gran Canaria. The conditions for those players out there.
Difficult.
It is chilly down on that main stage. As how warm as they're often seen in a studio setup. I mean, we saw them only moments ago in the E-Premier League before. We've had an equaliser in this game. Di Fernandez maybe looking to go 2-up with Emilio Butragueño there. Of course, another icon that we will see. Question for the chat as well. You've got 50 million coins. Who's going to be your first icon or maybe your most expensive icon that you purchase for your team? Because we're seeing Zidane, we're seeing Kaká.
I really like the Butragueño brand new item in trophy items. That's a lovely pass into Jude Bellingham, who does find that top corner with the finish. I like Butragueño, and I also really like the Kaká item that got released as well. Incisive pass plus and finesse. There's a finish at the near post.
And there's Zidane. Against maybe the stats of the run of play, leading by 2-1. I should say, trailing by 2-1.
Yeah, he's wearing yellow, but...
Yeah, in game he's wearing blue. Caught me off guard there. Sorry, Di Fernandez 2-up in that game. Against the run of play, I should say. He is expected to at least go to a semi-final. Hearing another goal has gone in the other game.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Which way's it gone, Richard?
Javik's making a game of this.
Is he 3-3 or 4-3, sorry?
Approaching half-time here. We're going to see the back end of the replay here. There is Xavi. 4-3, Sociedad. The wind is swirling here.
I'm losing my shit.
Oviedo.
I'm losing my prep. We have got some umbrellas here, but we haven't got windbreakers. Nicholas takes the corner short. Thinks about finesse maybe there with Xavi. Plays into Lewandowski. 5-3. I mean, we haven't been shortchanged with goals so far in this first half. 8 of them already. We're not even in the 40th minute of the game.
Goals galore. As Zidane has instantly replied here against Di Fernandez, and now the runner-up at the cup looks to go into half-time, leading 3-2. Butragueño can't shake away Zidane's defence, and similar to what I think Nicole mentioned it earlier on the desk, talking about Zidane and sort of chatting to him earlier. For him, this is his final almost. If he can get past Di Fernandez, I think that bracket does open up ever so slightly, and he might see a little bit of a run.
Well, we have to talk about this, Rich. Obviously, these two aren't playing in the same part of the bracket. Obviously, the Nicholas game and the Di Fernandez game. Nicholas, of course, in the top part of the bracket, as you said earlier.
That's lovely.
Hello. You know, potentially we're looking at Hidalgo or Auburn, aren't we, at the top side of that bracket? And if you drop down a few places, the winner of Real Valladolid against Eibar. Of course, that's Leandro Peixoto. It could, of course, be Hugo Sanchez as well, Richard. They'll be playing the winner of this game. So,
well, there's also so much quality otherwhere as well in this tournament. You're looking across PHG, Nathan SR. There is just really, really top players everywhere you look. Di Fernandez a little bit passive there defensively. Didn't quite engage enough and opens up the chance at the near post. There, the stats at half-time, 2.4 XG for Udi Las Palmas Zidane, slightly more possession as well. We're not even at half time yet here between Nicholas and Javik.
Of course, as we said, as we started the broadcast here, we are back for a 9th year of the Liga FC Pro Cup. And I mean, as you look back through the years, Richard, there's certainly been a few winners, hasn't there, including our very own Jaime Alvarez. I mean, Nicholas has got a chance today to be the first person to win 3 of these championships. Of course, Neat had the dominance when he was only 16, all the way back in 2021. Zidane won the double. Then Nicholas did a double as well back in 2024. But can Nicholas go to another grand final? That's all the eyes will be on as that power shot pulled in off the post. And he's still squeezing in just about a Marcus Rashford. One thing that we see from Xavi, Rich, we don't see from a lot of pros, is that power shot.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know what it feels like with Xavi? It looks as though he's just relaxed a little bit. It looks like he's playing without that pressure on him.
Someone else who won the Liga as well, who's here today, is Matthias Banana, Rich. He's watching from the sidelines. I'm sure he'll be hoping that Nicholas can go the full way today. Cannot forget, there was just weeks ago that he qualified for the E-Champions League and the World Championships. And those are the 2 games taking place in our first round. Round of 16. Plenty of action coming your way here from Real Oviedo, not Real Valladolid. Speaking of Real Oviedo, they're not in the last round of 16 here at the Liga FC Pro Cup. Nacho Baya is in town, though, and hopefully we'll hear from him in commentary a little bit later on today. I mean, chat, who do you think is going to win? Who do you think is going to win this competition? Added time of just 2 minutes now. Believe it or not, we are still not at half time. There's been 9 goals in the game. There might be number 10 here if Nicholas can make the most of this last chance. Bellingham. And find the feet of Nico Williams. Where's the angle to try and get the ball into Robert Lewandowski, maybe? Or not. Cleared away, and that will do us for half time. Only 1 goal in the game.
Let's have a look. Straight over with Las Palmas and Cadiz. The action doesn't stop here. 2 games playing simultaneously here in the round of 16. We'll be with you all day long as the sun sets in Oviedo, as it does with the LaLiga FC Pro. And I tell you what, we could be starting with a shock.
I'll be honest, Rich, I think the sun's already set. Well. Big season for Zidane as well, and a lot of players here in Spain. Of course, you cannot forget there was 37 clubs in total that started this journey with the league phase back in February. And for quite a few of these pros that have been playing year after year in Spain, have openly said, look, this might be my last time playing, my last year competing. (3-2). Zidane will lead.
So in the chat there, Moss saying he's been impressed with Di Fernandez's form from the previous tournament. He thinks Di Fernandez to win.
The only game he lost, Richard, who was it against? In the cup final.
Against Nicholas.
Other than that, he has been...
And he played really well in that final. He played really, really well.
And what a final it was. I think one of the best finals we've had this year, really.
Yeah, it was.
Across all the leagues, across all of the FC Pro finals, to be brutally honest. Pork Tips in the chat says, is Richard wearing the moon boots? Can you confirm or deny?
Come back next week.
Of course, next week we're back on the road, aren't we? The FC Pro Leagues continue over in Germany. Back to this one now, though. Zidane looking for a 4th. It'll be the first time he's been able to lead in the game by a 2-goal lead. He's just offside there. Allows us to turn our attentions back to our main feature game. Javik Nicholas. I mean, I'll be honest, when Nicholas went 2-0 up in that game, Richard, I was thinking this could be a very long day for Xavi, but it was how he responded.
Absolutely. I was impressed with how he responded, because the first 15 minutes, he didn't play well at all. Nicholas literally scored from the first attack and then went down the other end and pretty much doubled his lead instantly. But I tell you what, since then, Xavi looks to have just settled into this game a little bit, and he you can tell he's reacting on things. It feels as though this game is there for him, and what a shock this would be. This would send a whirlwind around the rest of the players as well.
The craziest part is, in the group stage, he finished 22nd. How many people made it through to the cup? 24.
Correct.
He just about squeezed through to get through to the knockouts, and I can remember him. He was just laying down flat. He was exhausted after the 2 days of action in Barcelona. And he lost more games than he won in the group stages. His goal difference is minus, but this is knockout FC. Anything can happen as he comes forward now, and he is moving and grooving in the box. Nico Williams. A couple of step-overs there past one or two Nicholas's defenders. Bellingham eventually will pick up possession. And a chance for Nicholas to break now on the counter-attack.
Look for that run there from Lewandowski. You saw, sort of faked it through the middle. Javic's kept that in. Interesting there. I thought he might have let that go out.
Well, while we've got a moment here, we are in a pause in the other game. That is only 26 minutes away from a full-time result, though, by the way. Imagine if we're in a situation, Rich, where Xavi would knock out Nicholas and Zidane would knock out Di Fernandez. The finalists in the cup could be out. Or is Nicholas going to turn that around? He's just hit the side netting there.
Yeah, surprised a bit for that particular strike at the near post there. I thought he might have tried recycling once again, maybe a low driven across the goalkeeper, but clearly fancied his chances there. He loves that long ball over the top, Xavi. Grav talked about it earlier, actually, during the build-up. That searching pass over the top of the defence. The over-the-top through ball. It just gets him out of trouble. He might not progress with an opportunity on goal, but it just relieves the pressure that Nicholas puts on you.
Arias.
Great
Bellingham
step.
runs straight into Xavi. Bellingham. I mean, you look at this game though, Rich. These are the sort of players that Nicholas won't want to play again just because he's never played it before. Probably a very different style of play and opponent. You also in a situation where anyone you play in this tournament is playing at 150%, even more so.
This is your final. This is your, I mean, we're in Spain. This is your Real Madrid. This is your Barcelona match.
Bigger than that, Rich. It's potentially your last game of the season.
Absolutely.
If you don't qualify for the Champions League or the World Championships from here, it's a long old road. There's Nicholas! There's Marcus Rashford to restore a 2-goal cushion.
And that's what I thought he was going to do on the last attack that he had when he shot at the near post and hit the side netting. This time, spins and fires across the goalkeeper into the far post. And Nicholas with a 2-goal cushion.
Well, if we can, of course, we'll jump over here now. Because this game is going to conclude before, by the looks of it. Di Fernandez, incredible in the whole LaLiga process so far across the league phase and the cup. Here comes another chance. Oh, wow.
Offside.
Won't stand. What could have been, though? That could have been a 2-goal cushion over here as well. And Zidane maybe on his way. 357th in the world he's at the moment, Zidane. What a shock it would be. Against the player who has scored the most goals, by the way. Scored more goals than any other player in the competition, Di Fernandez. 66 across the league and the cup.
I think not many people are using that trophy titan Zidane, are they? Like Zidane is. A lot of coins to put into Zidane.
Do you know how many people are using him, Rich?
Go on.
1.
And it's Zidane.
Just fits, doesn't it? Question for the chat. How many coins is that Zidane? 96 rated.
I actually don't know, but it'll be a lot.
See if someone in the chat can get it. How many coins do you have? 50 million coins is the budget the players have got here at LaLiga FC Pro. Close, but not able to find a way through. Another corner to come in now. Di Fernandez knocking on the door.
Someone guessing 5 million, someone guessing 6.5 million, 3.8 million.
Or give it to him. 3.8 million, just over.
This is nice. From Di Fernandez. Just trying to wait for the space.
An end product. Pedri. There's Buchaqueno! And that is a great save from Alex Ramiro. Corner again played short. 3 or 4 of these in quick succession. For Di Fernandez here as he tries to unlock the door of Zidane. Buchaqueno again, looking to cause havoc.
Oh, it's a free kick right on the edge of the box.
Oh, this is dangerous.
What is that? Maybe 20 yards?
This is perfect. He's not hanging around, is he? Marcus Rashford over the woodwork!
Did he take it a second too early? Just didn't quite perfect his angles.
Over the wall and hits the bar. What a chance that could have been for Di Fernandez's time. Ticks away, and so does his competition here. Yamal, again, no way through. The 14,500 coin defender. Starfelt.
He's been a star. For Zidane.
He's going to be a star for a lot of players as well.
Certainly is.
This afternoon and evening tonight in Oviedo. 8 minutes remaining here. Just an update in the other game as well. Nicholas 7-4 up now. 20 minutes left on the clock. Looks like Nicholas is on his way through to a quarter-final. Kaká. One more goal here would certainly seal the deal. And send Zidane into the quarter-finals. It's good to see a few of you in the chat keeping an eye on certain things that are of interest to you.
Chance.
This is his chance. There it is, Pedri! He's not out just yet.
Fabulous composure. It really is. Just waited, played the extra pass, and then recycled back inside. 3-3, we're going extra time.
He's only lost one game in this whole LaLiga FC Pro tournament process this season. Unbeaten in the league phase with 5 wins and a draw. The only game he lost was in the Cup a few weeks back in Gran Canaria against Nicholas. It looks like, as you said, Richard, we are on our way to extra time here. Tell you what, it's that colder, you might want to get your ski boots out.
Already on the feet.
Can't miss them. Last 2 minutes. Are we in for a last-minute winner?
He's got time. He will have time. 9-minute halves. Probably going to get +2. It's a little bit early for me to be playing last attack, and he's going to go forward here.
Nicholas has just scored again, by the way. He's 8-4 up now in the other game.
This is it.
Xavi.
Defending really well, Di Fernandez.
This is Zidane now knocking on the door and unfortunately not finding a way through there. Starfelt, the defender, on the mark and room for a counter-attack here for Di Fernandez.
Well, he's playing last attack. He's not going to allow Zidane to have another touch of this ball before extra time.
Pedri. Buchaqueno might pick it up again if he can get onto the end of a through ball. Not the need of this time.
No.
Lamine Yamal. Again, it's Huyson that's back, and we are off to extra time in this game.
Yeah. Strap yourselves in. We've got 30 minutes remaining. Extra time coming. Tell you what a start. I've got a feeling we might get extra time in every game today. The level's just so close across all the players.
Rightly so. This is the best 16 players of the competition this year. And as all the FC Pro partnered leagues are closing out around Europe, those spots to the biggest tournaments of the season are also filling up as well. They're each Champions League. I think there was just the other day the winner of the Irish League Owen Mulligan qualifying for the ECL there as well.
LJR playing. LJR will be playing later today, representing Real Valladolid. Zidane's got his windbreaker on.
An interesting fact as well, that's Zidane's brother that coaches him alongside him.
Little rub of the nose there from Zidane. Maybe feeling the cold. And warmers in tow as well. Di Fernandez getting some intel there from good coach of the scene, Armando Valle. Only saw him a couple of weeks ago at the E-Premier League with Wolverhampton Wanderers. This is only round 1 of 9 rounds to come today. What a day of action. We're going to have FC at the very top level everywhere you look here in Real Valladolid.
I'll tell you one thing, these two won't be very happy with, Rich, is that they've gone to extra time. They want to get this game done.
Yeah.
Back inside as soon as they can. You can physically see Zidane there was just shaking on the stage half at the end of that game, sorry, just before extra time. We are on a pause at the moment as well between Nicholas and Javik. Nicholas is leading by 4 goals in that game. He is getting ready to solidify a spot in the quarterfinals. Back to this one now, though. Just offside is Zidane. 4 minutes in.
What I'm not looking forward to?
Go on.
When we're off commentary in the warm, then coming back out when it's a little bit colder later on today.
I think the best thing to do is just stay out in the cold all day.
Get down pitch side.
Zidane has been the player to lead this game. All throughout, it's just been Di Fernandez that's been coming back. Nico Williams, Kaka. There's the incisive pass. There's Lewandowski with the tip around the corner. What can he do here? He just gives possession back to Di Fernandez.
Yeah, I don't like that. Especially with how good that back post corner is, and then the head back across the box. It always feels like a waste if you're not getting the best out of your set plays.
Butragueno intercepted there by Dean Huijsen.
Someone in the chat there, big fan Brandon Smith. Boogie. Chance.
Rashford, short of the pass. Oh, he's offside. Makes a lot of sense. Shout to Boogie as well in the chat. Thanks for joining us. Of course, if you have just joined us, remember there are viewership rewards that are now live and active. Whether it's an 85 times 2 pack, the 86 times 3 if you've been tuning into all the FC Pro Live items. Broadcast, sorry, those items are untradeable. There are also the SBCs, which if you were quick enough to do, you could be in for a chance to get some upgrades. It was only, as we said a few weeks ago, that it was Nathan Ake.
Yep.
That picked up all an all-important upgrade with Manchester City.
+2 and a play style. Chance. Kaka.
Finesse.
Ooh.
Why not? Wins a corner. It has been Zidane that has played this first half, the better of the two. He's had a lot more of the possession and the chances in the final third of Di Fernandez. But again, looks like a bit of a wasteful corner there. Unless he wants to prove me wrong. Kaka. Bellingham. Waiting for the right pass. Lewandowski! What a block. He didn't do much about it. But that would have very closely been a fantastically well-worked goal there from Zidane as the referee blows for half-time.
I really like the extra pass. I just don't know if the shot was there when it came into Lewandowski's feet to hit it first time.
Did he get a bit lucky, though, that there was the block there? Because he obviously didn't have much control there, was it? It was just the AI was sort of there in the right place.
Let's have a look. maybe a couple of changes coming on here. Guedes, you've got Griezmann as well. He's already used 4 out of his 6 substitutions. And just like that, we're going to see the culmination of Nicholas and Javik here. I thought this game was finished.
Yeah, we haven't really spoken too much about it, and the reason being is there hasn't really been too much of a change of storyline in this game. Nicholas had a 2-goal lead, and now he's got a 4-goal lead. And unfortunately for Javik, it is going to be the end of the road here in round of 16. Should be very proud of his tournament this year. He will not leave empty-handed as well. No doubt his ranking will go up in the world
the screen.
When you're looking for a friend to make your day so clear.